just found him in my yard. That guy was shot.
Hands up! I'm gonna tase you in the left chest. Hands up! Lay on the ground for me. Lay on the ground for me. Put your hands up! The Peoria Police Department!
I don't know.
Put your hands up! Last chance, I'm gonna tase you, dude. You're gonna lay on the ground. Now. Put your hands up! Dude, it's not a hard thing to do, my trust. This can go peacefully. Come on, just work with us.
Oh my God.
Just work. Put your hands up. Mr. Linwood, stand up. Hands up. We can go peacefully. You do not have to do this. Just stand up. Let's go peacefully.
On El Vista Avenue in Peoria, where 35-year-old Zaneta Winters was shot and killed inside a home on Sunday night. Now, it was revealed in court that she was Linwood's girlfriend, and before the shooting, Linwood and Winters were arguing about an alleged infidelity. Now, Linwood is also accused of shooting a neighbor as well, who was trying to help, and she's now in the hospital in critical condition. A young child of Linwood and Winters was found inside the home at the time of the shooting. If Linwood is convicted, he faces at least 45 years on the murder charge and could face life. He also faces at least 31 years on the attempted murder charge and possibly life in prison for that as well. In court today, a prosecutor said that Linwood went to the liquor store after the shooting because he knew he would be arrested and he wanted to drink until then. Peoria police found him and arrested him the next day.
Zaneta Winters was a devoted, vibrant young mother, deeply committed to her family and the dream of watching her son grow up, marry, and have children of his own. Yet, she harbored a grave fear that she might never witness those milestones. For 10 years, Winters was entangled in an on-again, off-again relationship with 43-year-old Stevie Linwood Jr., a relationship that was nothing short of violent and toxic. This tumultuous union produced only one positive outcome: her beloved son. Despite her efforts to escape Stevie's clutches and start anew, he relentlessly pursued her, invading her life without permission and refusing to leave. Their dreadful dynamic offered no hope for a peaceful resolution. Tragically, on August 11th, Zaneta's worst fears were realized. In a desperate attempt to flee from Stevie, she was fatally shot in the back of the head. A neighbor, attempting to intervene, was also brutally shot multiple times. This horrific incident starkly underscores the grim reality faced by many victims of domestic violence, trapped in destructive relationships with seemingly no escape but death. Welcome to the American Crime, Femicide channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future uploads. Zaneta was a dedicated nursing aide at Arcadia Nursing Home, where her compassion shone brightly. Outside of work, she was a vivacious presence, often seen enjoying lively parties with friends and family. Despite the joys of her social life, Winters was entangled in a dark, decade-long toxic relationship with Stevie, a man whose criminal record was as long as it was alarming. With 75 cases, including multiple domestic violence charges and a notably mishandled murder case from 2011, Linwood's presence in her life was a ticking time bomb. Shockingly, Linwood's history of violence, which should have landed him a lengthy prison sentence, was undercut by a staggering failure of justice. After a key witness recanted his statement, Linwood struck a plea deal, admitting to involuntary manslaughter and possession of a weapon by a felon, landing a mere 5-year sentence with the possibility of early release. This gross miscarriage of justice not only put Zaneta at risk but also emboldened Linwood to continue his pattern of violent behavior. The consequences of this systemic breakdown were catastrophic. On August 11th, inflamed by accusations of infidelity, Linwood shot Zaneta in the back of the head as she tried to escape, and also shot Jakaiden, a neighbor attempting to help. After the attack, Linwood purchased alcohol and cigarettes, showcasing a chilling indifference to the havoc he had wrought. When he was arrested, he told the police he knew he was going to be arrested and wanted to drink until then, and on the walk, he ditched the gun.
Shut up. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh my god, they tased his ass.
On his face.
That's a neighbor man from across the yard. That's nice.
Yes, sir.
Look how many fucking cars. It's so many cars in there for. Oh, in the front too.
Hey, I'm gonna have this whole area secured until we figure out. Yep. That's mine, Sarge. That's mine.
She said you love me,
You got my car.
In the aftermath of a horrific incident, both Zaneta and Jakaiden were rushed to the hospital, found unresponsive and clinging to life. Jakaiden has since shown some signs of recovery, a small glimmer of hope in the shadow of tragedy. Tragically, Zaneta was declared brain dead just a day after the shooting. Faced with an unimaginable decision, her family chose to remove her from life support, and she passed away shortly thereafter. In a poignant tribute, her loved ones gathered to release balloons into the sky 3 days later, a symbol of their grief and love drifting into the heavens.
I just want to say she's my firstborn. Even though her and her brother are only 11 months apart, everyone thought he was older because he's tall and Angel is short. But I nicknamed her Wee Wee. Right after she was born, she was only 5 pounds, and I thought, oh, she's just my little Wee Wee. And it's stuck. It's stuck. So all her friends, everybody knows her as Wee Wee. Okay? But you do? But I mean, it's just, and the last memory I have good of her, I called her 2 hours before this happened, and her and Stevan in the background just laughing. And I said, so what's you laughing about? I said, Mom, Stevan thinks I need me and Pig, which is his best friend, need a seatbelt, so he got a string trying to strap them in. So, I mean, that's the last, because they were laughing. Yeah, they were laughing, so I'm just gonna miss her. And it's really hard. This is really hard.
So if anybody called and said something, yes, we tell you off the bat. That's not your rule. It's hard. I'm gonna tell you the same thing. It's hard. I'm not gonna tell you nothing different. It's hard. People used to say all the time, you hear people say, we lose a child. That's the hardest thing that you can deal with. Now we know. It is truly, absolutely hard. It's gonna get there, but it's still gonna be hard. So by the grace of God, nothing by the grace of God is going to take us through this hardship that we have to deal with the loss of our oldest beautiful child. Like Lord said, this is our first child. this, our first child there was our first grandchild. Yeah. One. And so yes, it's gonna be. So you guys, right now we're taking care of business. We have not started grieving yet because we got the business, all the funeral, all that stuff taking place. But after this is over, grieving is going to start for real. And it's gonna be hard. So if you guys want to get in contact, feel free, please text. We do not feel like explaining ourselves, how we feel, what happened. Please just text. Show that respect and just text how you doing, leaving, paying, we praying for you, and that's it. So when you call us, say, how you doing, we're gonna ball. We're gonna say, we have to let you go. Because now you will say, I was on you, was this and this. We're not ready for that yet. Just text. And that'll be just fine, we'll appreciate that. Yeah.
I just want to say thank you everybody for coming out. You got the whole hood and church. They say church versus state is hood versus state right now. You know what I'm saying? So like, no other way. Her way. And one thing about Wee didn't play. Like I said, that was my big sister. That was my road dog. I'm gonna miss her. Like, she was everything to me. Everything. Like, for real. So I just want to say thank you everybody for coming out. That's what I'm going to say, because I might start crying. I ain't going to try to do that. So we going to do that. Yeah, we're going to pray for you.
We're going to have our pastor come up and pray. And thank you. Where you at? Thank you. You want to see Spanky? Oh, there he is. Come on, Spanky.
All right, everybody repeat after me. Our Father, art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done. On earth
As it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day our daily bread,
Give us our trespasses.
and forgive us our trespasses,
As we
as we forgive those who trespass against
and
us.
lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
from evil.
Thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
power,
the power,
the glory,
the glory,
forever.
forever. Amen.
All right, let's go. Hey, we.
Love you!
You ain't gonna get one of that. I'm gonna be there. Stick around. Well, look at the bright side. She's still here. Let that go in.
This chilling crime is one that Stevie cannot escape. His history of reckless and lawless behavior will now see him behind bars for the remainder of his life. Had justice been properly served during his 2011 trial, he would have been incarcerated, never crossing paths with Zaneta. Unfortunately, a changed testimony and systemic failures to hold him accountable allowed danger to lurk in the lives of everyone he encountered. As Winters' family grapples with her senseless loss, let us hold them in our thoughts and prayers, along with Jakaiden Rynearson, who bravely intervened and paid a heavy price. Rest in peace, Zaneta Winters.